If you truly want to spend crypto, not just hold it on an exchange, the Bybit card is one of the simplest and most convenient ways to do it in real life. However, there's an important point. If used incorrectly, you can quietly lose part of your funds to conversions and fees without even realizing it. In this video, I'll explain in detail how to order the Bybit card and go through the application process, how to pay correctly with crypto and fiat, when it's more profitable to use stablecoins and what makes them different, and which settings to enable so the card works as a proper payment tool, not as a source of extra costs. This way, you'll get a step-by-step understanding of how to turn the Bybit card into a reliable and profitable instrument, allowing you to use cryptocurrency efficiently and without unpleasant surprises. What is the Bybit card? To avoid confusion, let's clarify the key point. The Bybit card is a MasterCard debit card, not a credit card. It doesn't lend money, it has no credit limit. All deductions come only from your Bybit balance. If there are no funds, the payment simply won't go through. Payment options: fiat, if supported in your region. Cryptocurrency directly from your account with automatic conversion into fiat. Card formats: virtual card, convenient for online purchases and quick activation. Physical card, the familiar plastic format for offline spending. Functionally, they are identical. The only difference is whether you need plastic for everyday use or if the virtual version is enough. Thus, the Bybit card is a simple and flexible tool that lets you use crypto or fiat directly for real payments, without unnecessary complications or credit risks. Where to find the card and check availability? The first step is to make sure the card is available for your account. Here's how. Open the Bybit app, go to the section with additional features, find the card option, open it, and the app immediately shows whether the card is available in your region. If the card is available, you'll see the application screen and can proceed with registration. If not, the app will tell you directly. No guessing, no extra steps. This way, you don't need to submit requests in advance. Card availability is always displayed instantly inside your account, making the process transparent and convenient. Virtual and physical card. It's important to understand right away. The virtual and physical cards are two separate cards with different details. Virtual card, issued faster, free of charge, suitable for online payments and mobile payments. In most cases, the virtual card is more than enough for subscriptions, services, and everyday purchases. Physical card, the plastic version, delivered by mail, may have a fee depending on region and program. Functionally, they're identical. The only difference is format, whether you need the plastic or not. If you don't need a physical card, you can simply use the virtual one. Before we continue, I want to tell you about our Telegram channel. The crypto market isn't about random guesses or hype, it's about context, logic, and process analysis. There, we share how experienced participants view the market and explain which events truly influence price movements and which remain just background noise. On the channel, we regularly break down the state of the global economy, key news, and build rational market expectations. If you want to understand the market more deeply and use cryptocurrency strategically, join us. The link to the channel is in the description. It's a space for those who want to see the bigger picture and act thoughtfully. How to order the Bybit card. Ordering the card is as simple as possible. Go to the card section in the Bybit app and you'll immediately see whether it's available for your account. If the virtual card is available, submit the application, confirm your identity with the same document used for account registration. Verification takes minimal time and the virtual card appears almost instantly. If you want the physical card, provide your delivery address, choose the name to be printed on the card. Set your PIN code in advance. After applying, you can track the card status directly in the app, whether it's been shipped or already delivered. How the card charges funds. Now the most important part, how exactly the card deducts money. The card has a base currency. This is the currency Bybit uses for card settlements in your account. In most cases, it's euros or dollars, depending on your region and account settings. All payments are calculated in this currency, paying fiat in the base currency. The charge goes directly just like a regular bank card with no or minimal fees. Paying fiat in another currency. The card first performs a currency exchange, which adds a conversion fee. Paying with cryptocurrency. The scheme is always the same. Crypto is automatically converted into fiat, then the payment is processed. At this stage, you pay a crypto conversion fee and if needed, a currency exchange fee. Best practice. Keep fiat in the base currency or use stablecoins or sell crypto on spot in advance and spend fiat. This gives you full control over the rate and minimizes fees. Also note, in some countries, spending cryptocurrency is considered a taxable event. That means paying directly with BTC or Ethereum isn't always the smartest choice. Pay with setting. There's one crucial setting you need to configure right after receiving the card so it doesn't deduct funds chaotically. In the card menu, there's a section called Pay With. This is where you decide which assets the card is allowed to use. If left on default, the card can use any cryptocurrency on your balance. That means automatic conversions, extra fees, and even possible tax consequences. The correct setup logic. Keep only fiat or stablecoins you actually plan to spend. Disable all other assets. For example, BTC or Ethereum. With this setup, the card will deduct exactly the asset you specified without unnecessary conversions. Or if the balance is insufficient, simply decline the payment. No unexpected losses. This simple adjustment solves up to 80% of commission issues and makes using the card fully transparent. That's why you should check and configure it immediately after activation so the card works as a proper payment tool, not as a source of extra costs. Important note. Before moving forward, I want to highlight one important point. In the description below the video, we've collected a list of the best exchanges we personally use, trusted platforms that make working with crypto convenient and reliable. On top of that, we've prepared exclusive bonuses through referral links available only to our audience. These aren't standard promotions, but additional advantages that help you start more profitably and get extra value right from the beginning. So check the description, register, and join our team. Fees and how to reduce them. Let's get specific with numbers so you know exactly where you're paying. Paying fiat in the card's base currency. Fees are either zero or minimal. This is the cheapest scenario, paying fiat in another currency. The card performs a currency exchange, usually with a fee around 1 to 2%, depending on region and conditions. Paying with cryptocurrency. The scheme is always the same. Crypto is automatically converted into fiat, with a crypto conversion fee of about 0.9%. If the purchase currency differs, an additional exchange fee is added. In practice, paying with crypto can easily cost you 2-3% if you don't understand how deductions work. Best strategy: sell your crypto on Bybit spot first, with a fee around 0.1%, then pay with fiat using the card. This way, you control the rate, know the final amount in advance, and pay far fewer fees. With this setup, the card works almost like a regular bank card without unpleasant surprises. Cashback and points. For every payment with the card, you earn cashback in the form of points. The cashback rate depends on your card level and program, but on average, it's about 2% of the purchase amount. Points aren't credited instantly. They usually appear after a few days once the payment is fully confirmed and not cancelled. You then have two options: automatic conversion. Points are regularly converted into your chosen cryptocurrency, USDT, USDC, or Bitcoin. This is the simplest option. No action required, everything happens automatically. Manual conversion. You decide when and into what to convert points. Typically, this gives about 10-12% more value compared to automatic conversion. Additionally, you can enable cashback to be sent directly into Bybit Earn, so it continues generating income. Cashback doesn't fully offset fees, but with the right setup, it significantly reduces overall losses and makes using the card much more profitable. Limits and cash withdrawals. The Bybit card has daily and monthly spending limits. The daily limit usually reaches tens of thousands of dollars equivalent, more than enough for everyday expenses as well as large purchases. Cash withdrawals are also available. You can use the card at ATMs, but it's important to keep the conditions in mind. There's a monthly withdrawal limit, usually several $1,000s. Each withdrawal carries a fee of about 2-3%, plus any possible ATM fees. That's why the card is better suited for paying for goods and services, rather than for regular cash withdrawals. All current limits and fees can always be checked directly in the card settings inside the app. They may vary depending on region and program conditions, so it's best to rely on the information inside your account. In short, the Bybit card is most convenient as a full payment tool for purchases, while cash withdrawals should be used only when necessary, to avoid losing extra percentages on fees. The link to register and order the Bybit card is in the description below the video, along with a bonus for new users to make starting as profitable as possible. If this video was helpful, support it with a like and check out our other guides on Bybit and crypto. On the channel, you'll find many more practical breakdowns and strategies that will help you dive deeper into the tools and use them with maximum efficiency. This way, you won't just use the card, you'll build a complete system for working with crypto, where every step brings value.